Haruna Kasoro, the Minister for Foreign Affairs, and I'm here to make a statement on behalf of the Ministry that concerns the evacuation of Ugandan nationals from South Africa. His Excellency the President General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the President of the Republic of Uganda, has directed that arrangements be made for the evacuation of Ugandan nationals from South Africa following the escalating anti-migrant violence and the xenophobic protests by vigilante groups which are not regulated over the past few months. The Minister of Foreign Affairs, working in coordination with the Prime Minister, the Minister of Internal Affairs, the Minister of Works, Transport, and the High Commission in South Africa, and the leadership of the Ugandan community in South Africa, is finalizing an evacuation plan that is expected to commence in the next few days. Currently, 746 Ugandan nationals in South Africa have voluntarily registered and sought assistance for evacuation due to security and safety concerns, and more are expected to register. Additionally, many Ugandans have already left South Africa on their own following the 30th June 2026 ultimatum or deadline reportedly issued by the vigilante groups in South Africa. It should be noted that the governments of some African countries have also evacuated their nationals from South Africa under the current circumstances. The evacuation plan entails the registration of affected Ugandans across the various provinces, their transfer to safe assembly centers, the issuance of emergency travel documents where necessary, and coordination with relevant immigration authorities to facilitate their departure from South Africa. In collaboration with the Ministry of Works and Transport, arrangements are being made for Uganda Airlines to provide special charter flights for the evacuation exercise. These flights will be funded by the government of Uganda. In the meantime, the government of Uganda continues to engage the government of South Africa, the Republic of South Africa, on this matter to ensure the security and safety of Ugandan nationals that still reside in South Africa. On sad note, the government regrets to report that one Ugandan lost his life following an attack in KwaZulu-Natal province, and we extend our deepest condolences to the bereaved family. Preparations are being made to repatriate the body back home. I need to inform Ugandans that we shall be updating the nation on whatever achievement that we shall register, be it tomorrow or any other day. So whatever achievement, we shall come and inform the nation. Our ambassador in South Africa is also online to clarify on a few issues and also to update us on the additional recent developments. I thank you.
Yes, Honorable Minister, as you're waiting for the ambassador.
Ultimatum. Well, we have created 2 holding grounds, properly secured, and we have advised Ugandans to go in these 2 holding grounds, and I'm optimistic that nothing will happen to these Ugandans provided they are there. The 2 holding grounds are there, already secured. We have one in Durban and another one in Pretoria. So these holding grounds are there, and Ugandans are safe if they are there. Number 2, you wanted to establish the number of Ugandan nationals that are in South Africa. I don't know whether you have the updated number, because you see, incidentally, it is not easy to tell, because some of them go without going through proper channels. So I think the number is not yet established, but if the ambassador comes back, I think he will be able to clarify on that. Same with the unregistered Ugandans that fear to come back here. Well, because what is happening there, the moment you don't have travel documents, you are taken to jail. So we are advising Ugandans that are in South Africa without travel documents to ensure that they get registered with our embassy, they are repatriated as we continue negotiating with the government of South Africa on how, because you see, this is not a formal it is not regulated. So the government of South Africa continues to provide security and to comfort us that really they will be providing security to Ugandans. But I think they are overpowered by the unregulated. So I think that is it. And about when we expect to have the first batch back home, like I said, we shall be updating you. So the moment our charter plane leaves Uganda to South Africa, we shall come back here to inform the general public about that development. Thank you.
Okay. Members of the media and indeed the government of Uganda for all the support we have received so far, right from the highest office, from His Excellency the President, through to the Prime Minister and our line ministry and all the other related NDAs. Right, Honourable Minister, on the specific 3 questions that I have received. Number 1, we received with sadness the news of the death of Mr. Niwamanya Wilbur. His other nickname is Ayenebona Joseph. The reports we have received so far indicate he was beaten and succumbed to his injuries yesterday in KwaZulu-Natal, and his motorcycle that he had been using for delivery services was taken away. And this has been done reported warning that they will take such actions for foreigners who decline to leave. The mission has written on this particular case, which happened yesterday, but we already written and brought to the attention of the government of South Africa. Number one, to help with securing and preserving the body. Number two, to bring to book the culprits who participated in this heinous crime, and for police to file and share with us a full report on how this case is being managed. The news of the second, because as we receive information, we have to verify and confirm the details and the circumstances. But this is the first unfortunate news that we have received ever since these protests started 3 months ago. Then it's also important, Minister, for us to confirm that they all categorized Ugandans into 3 segments. Number one, we have the category that we have categorized as being in severe distress and needing urgent and immediate government-supported evacuation. This category, number one, majority are not documented or have overstayed their visas. Number two, and so on that issue, they are now requiring for government of Uganda to secure an amnesty from the government of South Africa for them to exit the territory of South Africa without any problem or without being arrested. Because as it stands, any foreign national, even willingly living, who is found to have been staying without documents or have overstayed their visas, they are arrested from the port of exit, taken to court and fined. And the fine also comes along with imprisonment of 3 months. So we have been able to get on principle commitment from the government of South Africa that this category will benefit from a grace period or amnesty. And we have since submitted the first preliminary list through a note verbal, and I'm happy to confirm that since yesterday, with Home Affairs, with DIRCO, and with the Border Management Agency on processing that category. The second category are Ugandans. So this first category I just mentioned also don't have means to come back. So for government, fortunately, who may have the money to come back, but don't have the documents, and so they require the emergency travel document, which we have been supported with enough to issue, but also to secure amnesty. So they are going to pay for their tickets, but they need assistance in the issuance of emergency travel documents, and then to secure amnesty for them to travel, to have safe passage. Then number three, we certainly have guarantees from the government, from the host government. The President of the Republic of South Africa has come up to make a national address, and he has condemned the illegal actions by members of March and March protests, fronting members of the foreign nationals that are within the territory of South Africa, and all ransacked their businesses, has stolen their properties, and government has promised very firm response and we have seen some significant deployments because this group have issued a 30th June deadline or ultimatum. They are threatening after 30th they are going to take matters into their hands. But government have also warned them against doing so, and that those who will go ahead to execute their threat will be severely dealt with in accordance with the laws of South Africa. So we are banking on that on that assurance from the government, as is the obligation they have under their constitution and under the international law to protect everyone that is living within the territory of South Africa.
Okay. Thank you, Ambassador Paul.
Honourable Minister, on the numbers, we are designating 3 holding places. The first one, which is the largest, will be in the Gauteng province, and the nearest port of exit will be Oliver Tambo International Airport. And so far, we have confirmed list under this particular holding place to be 607. Then the other 2 places is in the Western Cape, and especially the port of exit will be the Cape Town International Airport. And we are refining the list, which will be ready by end of day. And these are preliminary lists, they are not conclusive. The third place will be the King Shaka International Airport in Durban. That will cover the area of KwaZulu-Natal and the provinces that are within that proximity. Also, this is actually one of the worst hit areas, and unfortunately where we have lost one of our citizens, and we are also updating the list, and it will be shared with Kampala before end of day.
Okay, Paul, I think that's enough. Thank you very much, and we shall continue.